chose Canterbury Park because it was in the town I'd lived in for 62 years. My daughter and I came one afternoon. Diane was our initial person we talked to here. After walking around Canterbury Park, one floor, I think, we looked at each other and said, "This is it." The challenges in moving for me was trying to decide where I would move. I have family in the Seattle area, 2 daughters and a number of grandchildren, and they wanted me to come there, so that's where we started looking. I chose independent living because I didn't need any assistance. I was still driving. In fact, before I moved here, I was still mowing my lawn. But my children thought that there might be more interesting things that I could do with my life other than taking care of my house. My family is very supportive of my living here. In fact, they all think this is where they'd like to live when they get old. But go ahead. I am happy that living here at Canterbury Park, if I were to need more physical care, I could move across the street. I have friends there too, as well as many very good friends here at Canterbury Park. One thing is that I'm in the community I've lived in for so long, and my 2 best friends live here too. One of them before I moved in, and yet at the time I didn't consider that an important thing to live where she lived. Then after I moved here, just in the last 6 months, another best friend moved in. Is the fun we have at Canterbury with a wonderful activities director who plans events here and plans events where we take road trips. She comes with us, and I don't go on all of them, but I enjoy them greatly. And Becky, our activities director, is wonderful. He didn't have to come at the time I did, but I'm glad my children encouraged me to give up some of the things that were taking my time, like taking care of my house. I'm happy I'm here. I am also happy I stayed where I'd lived for 62 years rather than moving where my children are, even though I have a wonderful relationship with my children and grandchildren. Wanted to show you the note that I received from Mr. Kelch. I've saved it, and I had introduced myself to him. I think it was at the Hard Hat Party, and told him about the other places I had looked at and why I chose Canterbury, and then he wrote me a letter. Isn't that the nicest thing? My name is Sara Hamilton, and I've lived here since April 13th, 2014. I remember that day well, and have enjoyed being here very much ever since.